Hey, what's up guys? It's Dangeles, and I'm back again for episode number 53 of Constructing Los Dangeles. And guys, right below me, I got something pretty cool to show you guys. I'm trying to talk right. And down here, I actually went ahead and designed a little logo for Los Angeles. So this is going to be the logo, I guess the official logo of the city. And it's basically the Los Angeles Dodgers logo with a D instead of an A. So that's pretty much the idea of it. And it's also got kind of a shadow to it. So I thought it turned out really cool. I'm going to try to make some like Photoshops of it and see if I can like add it to the thumbnails of the videos or something like that, or maybe make something else with it. I'm not really sure yet, but I think it's a pretty cool little design for the, I guess, logo. And just let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. I think it turned out pretty good. So we're actually not going to be doing anything in the city district today because the city district is under construction and I don't want to, do any major things on it until after the stadium is done. And I'm doing a lot of work on the stadium. It's coming along. I've added like an entire deck here that I'm gonna, put some concession stands on soon and add like an outer wall as well. So it's coming along. But on today's video, guys, I'm going to continue to develop the neighborhood since that was one of the three like major things that I wanted to get done on my to-do list for Los Angeles. So over here we have just past the Green Mansion here. And actually, speaking of the Green Mansion, I actually changed this back here, and I made like these, what they were originally snow pillars, but now I made them into the column, or the pillared courts, and it looks sweet. It actually has kind of like that Greek/Roman like look to it now, which is what I originally went for when I first built it. So that looks like 10 times better, so that's awesome. But anyway, guys, what I want to work on in this video is something a little bit risky. I'm going to be building a house. I already got started on it a little bit. It's going to connect to the White House. It's going to connect to the lighthouse. I might actually change up the White House a little bit now that we have courts. Who knows? But yeah, I got start of a floor plan here, and it's going to be kind of a risky style or a risky, yeah, really, I don't know. Like the floor plan is going to be kind of curved, and it's going to be interesting. But I'm going to try to, do my best on it and see what happens. So it's going to kind of be like a little beach house, more or less, connected to the lighthouse. So I think it's going to be cool, hopefully. So let's go ahead and just work on it. I started off on this wall here, but that's definitely not a finished product. So let's go ahead and start here since this is probably where we want to get started with. So I'm just going to get some cobble. I want to place some of this here. So how you guys doing? We're back for episode 53 of CLD. It's been a couple days now that, the new update has been out, and you guys have been telling me on Twitter that you guys really like it. So I'm glad. And in the comments as well. So that's good. I mean, I think it's a great update. There's a couple of bugs that I think need fixing. I don't know if you guys have ran into any of them, but I've been having an issue with I guess the blocks that I place. They like don't place in the place that I place them, if that makes sense at all. Like when I try to place a block, it'll go down in like a different spot or like a couple blocks away or the block above it. So that's one of the bugs I've noticed so far. Hopefully it won't be too big of an issue to patch up. I mean, it shouldn't take that much of an effort to patch it up, hopefully. So over here, right, I want to make this area kind of like a bedroom. And as you can see, this platform is going to be taller since it's kind of on an elevated area, pretty close to the road, which is fine. But I mean, that's something I definitely want to elevate. So I'll work on that in a minute. But this area is probably going to be a bedroom over here. I've connected a wall here, and I'm going to make this into like a bathroom. And then over here, I'm going to have another room, and I'll probably make an opening to it, like right there. Yeah, that seems like it should be good. And then right over here, I want to do something with this. Maybe I'll just make this like a room. So let me take some snow out real quick so I can get an idea of what I want. I want to make that like kind of a fairly large room. I also need a staircase, so we'll have to add all of that as well. But first off, let's go ahead and make sure this wood is all on the same line. That way I can make this just the way I want it to. And yep, just as I predicted, it's actually one block off, which is totally no big deal. Easy fix. I'll take that down there. What I have to do for this now is just simply take this window up one. So that's not even an issue. So, all right, so this cobble is going to go up one block here. And then I need my, where is this? Light gray wool. Here we go. Light blue wool, not light gray. So we're going to place this light gray wool, and then I'm going to extend the windows. Gotta get my glass out. Like that. And then I need to get back out to my quartz stairs. Quartz stairs are awesome for windows. You can place like flower pots in the windowsills. It looks pretty. So I'm gonna take another thing of blue wool across. I'm using light blue wool because it kind of has that beachy color to it. So that's why I'm using it. And also I haven't really used it that much on this world anyway, so thought I'd use it. It gives us like a whole bunch of different color houses in the area. So we have like a gray wool, green wool. That one's all sorts of colors. We got a spruce wood house down the road, and then we'll have a light blue house right here. So that's awesome. I'm gonna get out some. What do I need? I'm gonna say flower pots. I definitely need flower pots. I'm gonna put some things in there. Maybe like some birch saplings. Who knows how those would look? Yeah, sure. Why not? Just to mix it up. A couple of birch saplings in there. That works. Gonna add some bushes down here later. Okay, so that's good. So now I can kind of continue this wall going down through here. The pillared quartz blocks are just cool, and they look good in this texture pack as well. You know, it's funny that the quartz looks probably the best in the default, which is kind of interesting. It's you know, realizing that it's very, very smooth. Looks good in the default. It's fun for survival, no doubt. I use the default in survival whenever I play. I don't know. I feel like survival default just goes hand in hand. You can't really use any other texture pack in survival. It just doesn't really mesh well for whatever reason. Alright, so I want to get back out some of that pillared quartz I was talking about. Pillar, is it just pillar? Yeah, it's not pillared, it's just pillar. That's whatever. I always mispronounce blocks anyway. I'm calling stone bricks spruce wood and vice versa, and light gray wool, light blue wool. It's all confusing. Alright, so we got that, right? And then I want to get some regular stone. Yeah, let's just do that. Gonna place some regular stone going on through here. Gonna have to find a spot for a front door, a spot for a staircase, and then the first floor plan will start to take some shape. So guys, I just wanted to make, you know, an episode of CLD where you kind of see, you know, how I plan out these houses. It's pretty dysfunctional, to be honest. I don't really have any like definitive strategy. I just kind of do it. So sorry to disappoint if you thought it was some super secret formula. Let's see. I mean, where do I want this door? Maybe I want it over here. Like, have the door right here. Actually, it might not even be a bad idea. How would that look? Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to place more slabs right there. Or, sorry, upside down stairs. I might even, like, put some in here as well. Like this. I don't want to over quartz it because I think, even though it is a new update, like, I don't want to spam it too hard. Because I feel like it's just, you know, you got to take your time on it. Don't be ODing on quartz. Okay, let's see. I'll put a regular stair like that, and I'll have my stone going through here. I don't know if I'm going to connect it all the way yet. Should it go like that? I don't really know. I'm not really sure yet. Maybe I'll put a quartz pillar there, and then like one over here as well. Yeah, I might do that. Let's do that. Just so it kind of makes a little bit of sense. So I'll put one right there. I can grab the block. There we go. I don't really know how tall these are going to be yet, so it's just random. Take it up as well right there. And then these blocks here. Well, wait. This block here is going to be cobble. If I'm correct, I'm pretty sure I am. Yeah, because the wood comes around through this spot right here. So take the wood through here. This is going to be light blue, going up, up, up. And then this will come up a little bit on both sides. Okay, cool. And then we can actually add a window right here. Get back out that fancy schmancy glass. Cool. And then maybe I can actually add some anvils with a bush on top, just to add some color. Just to see how that looks. It might not look good in this biome. Yeah, maybe it does. Maybe it does, maybe it doesn't. I feel like this is kind of a good start. Looks pretty good. The blocks are great in this texture pack. I don't really think we have a whole lot of margin for error. So that's good. Alright, so right up here, I'm going to place some quartz stairs. AKA the greatest block in the history of Minecraft. Like that. Just perfect. Okay, so we have a good start here. You know, end of day one. So let's go ahead and sleep. I actually have not switched out these umbrella beds yet for carpet beds because they actually have a use, so might as well keep them how they are. And I don't want to change too many things in the old houses because I kind of want to, you know, just keep them like TU12, if that makes sense. It really doesn't, but alright, so now what? We can take this across right here. And I don't know how tall this is going to be because I don't know really I don't know what the second floor plan will be. I don't know. Figure it out. As you can see, this is going to be, I think it fits the lot actually pretty decently. So that's good. What am I doing right here? I don't know. Figure that out later. Okay, so right here, let me place some slabs. I'm gonna place some stone. Let's get a door out. Let's place a couple doors. Like that. And then we can go like this. Take these up a few more. I just like how it's kind of like a texture to it. Makes it look a little bit better for building. At first, when I first started playing with this texture pack, I was a little bit hesitant to that change, but I've kind of it's grown on me a little bit, I guess, since, I like this texture pack a lot now since they changed the gray wool. So it's like my go-to TP now. And unlike, I still like the natural texture pack a lot. I think it's just kind of, a lot of people have been saying in the comments, it's time, let's just mix it up, Oh, those are not windows. Just mix it up, change it around a little bit. And I think that's a good idea, just to kind of, use a different texture pack. I know, like, most of Los Angeles was built in the natural, but, it's, even though some of it isn't compatible, a lot of it is, so it's not the end of the world. It's not like an absolute travesty or whatever. That I'm not using that texture pack anymore. I think it's fine, honestly. Okay, so I'm gonna place some of these things in there. Cool. What do you think so far, guys? Pretty good start, right? I don't even know. I'm not really sure if those windows are gonna actually be. Actually, I might even move them over one block so they're actually like lined up with these creases here. I probably should have done that to start, but whatever. I can do that later. Not worried about that. I'm gonna put some glass panes right here. It's kind of like a little lining. I can put it right there as well. All right, cool. So now what? You want to work on this over here? I think that sounds like a good idea. Let's get back out some of this cobblestone, which just looks smexy in this texture pack. Love it. Love the design of it. I think it would have been cool if they had like the sandstone is the same like theme as the cobble, like kind of like this cool like wavy bricks, I guess. I don't really know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. That'd be cool. All right, let's take this up and away. Okay, so I'm gonna add. I might add some more. Maybe I'll just add one window on this wall. Really not. I don't know yet. Still open for discussion. Yeah, maybe one. Maybe just one window. Let's get some snow back out. So many materials in my inventory right now. Okay, so maybe like right here. How's that gonna look on the inside? Nope, we're gonna put it here instead. So right there is where we're gonna put it. Or we could make it like bigger. Nah, no, let's just put one window. I think we can always change it later. It's not set in stone. Whenever you start building a house, your first like instincts or stuff like that is never usually what it ends up being. So this house will probably end up looking a little bit different like when it's done than it does right now. Because when you look at it, when you just take a break from it, when you come back and look at it again, you get new ideas and stuff. So, but I do think this window design that I'm doing here with the the quartz stairs upside down and then the regular ones above and below it is kind of like pretty cool. I made that window one block too tall. All right, so no, not like that. So I'm gonna try to get this house in the books within the next couple days. I'm also really working hard on the Alpine Mansion, which is over there. If you can see it kind of loading all the way in the distance. I've been working really hard on that one, so that's another work in progress. Okay, let's go ahead and get back out some anvils and some jungle leaves. I like the jungle leaves in this texture pack. I was thinking just putting some anvil jungle leaf things just in front of the columns, because why not, right? Maybe, I don't know if this is going to be there, because this might be at a different level or something. Who knows? But for now, that's a good start. All right, so now what? let's get out some quartz slabs. Now I'm thinking, right? Get out some light gray wool. If this is 4 blocks tall, I'm thinking I'm gonna make the ceiling like this, because I don't want the ceiling to be any more than 4 blocks tall, because then it just gets a little bit too tall. So we're only gonna make the ceiling 4 blocks tall. How about that, guys? Add some wool up here. Still double layering the floors, even though we have carpet now. Still smart to double layer the floors, because you can add in bushes in the floor with like glowstone underneath of them. So it's not just the carpet that you need for that. Okay, so I guess since with that being said, I think we can do this. Take this across through here and connect it over to this. I don't know exactly how high and tall. I just combined those words. No, wrong block. Stop it. I don't know how tall this is gonna go, because this is probably gonna be a 2-floor like curvy silo thing, very similar to the front of the green mansion. But I think this is actually looking pretty nice. I don't know. I like to, you know, just give a look at things before I, you know, really continue. Okay, so another thought that kind of just popped into my head. What if we did something like this? Like, again, I don't want to go too overboard in the quartz, but I mean, if I wasn't using quartz here, I would probably be using like spruce wood or something like that, or stone in the previous update. So, and since this probably looks about 7,000 times better, we're gonna do it. Okay, so like that, and then over here as well, we can just, I guess we can just place it like that. No harm done. Maybe even go like this. How's that look? It's kind of looking like, yeah, this looks cool. All right, here, let's fill this in a little bit just so I can get like an idea of what I want. Let's see here, guys. What are we on? Are we on episode 53? Yeah, episode 53 of CLD. Oh, by the way, guys, on episode 55, do another Ask Dan some questions on episode 55. And, you know, by the time we get to 60, I really do, I'm trying to, like, get as much done as I can in this world with the time I have. Because you know, I have, after, I just finished spring break, so I have, like, this, like, small amount of time right now that I can really sit down and do some building. So before I get, like, you know, my semester ramps back up towards the end, because finals week is going to be brutal. I don't know how I'm going to, you know, get videos up that week. I'm going to have to probably, like, make some videos in advance, or, like, grind out one night and make, like, 4 videos. Who knows, guys? We'll have to figure it out. It's all good. I ain't worried about it. But I am excited for the summertime, because I want to, you know, introduce a lot of new stuff over the summer. Hopefully, like, a second channel, maybe some other cool things that I'll reveal later. But I have some fun plans for the summer for the channel, so I'm looking forward to that. And since my summer starts, like, in early May, it's a lot closer than, you know, it seems, than, like, you know, people who it starts in, like, I don't know, June or late June. I remember in high school it used to start late June. All right, so, or end late June, not start. If it started late June, that would suck. Okay, so taking this up like that. As far as these pathways go, I don't really know how I'm going to connect them yet. I might switch out this spruce wood for some stone, since, you know, obviously you would never catch me alive using stone in the natural texture pack, because it looks like vomit in block form. So why would we ever do that? Why would we ever want to build a house out of vomit? Okay, so like that. I'll find a way to connect this. Maybe I'll make like a staircase or something like that, but I'm not worried about it, because I know it's going to turn out cool. Okay. So we're going to take this up. So once we have this house done, guys, we're going to have, well, actually, once we have this house done, I need to work on that house over there. So we're going to have a lot of stuff done in this neighborhood. And I also know, with the new update, I just have endless ideas for houses. So I'm excited to build some stuff when I have time. Okay. We'll take this all the way up and around. Like, this is like 4 blocks way up here, because this is like on sea level. Which is kind of cool, because I like the elevation on kind of like building a house on the side of a hill. It can be fun. So that's what we're doing. Maybe I'll even make like a lower level or something like that. Who knows? There's always possibilities, but it's going to connect to the lighthouse, which is going to be awesome. Maybe I'll even add some light blue designs to the lighthouse. That way, you know, it kind of matches. That actually sounds like maybe, you know, it would be cool if I like switched out all the snow on the lighthouse for light blue wool, and then I switched out all of the sandstone stairs for quartz. That actually might look pretty cool. Maybe I'll give that a try. Who knows? But let's just take this around a little bit, guys. So we're coming down to the wire here in terms of, you know, closing up shop. But I mean, let's just do a little bit more before we head out, guys. I do want to thank you guys for watching episode 53 of Constructing Los Angeles. You guys give this series so much support. It literally blows my mind seeing all the nice comments you guys write. So thank you very much for that, guys. And yeah, I don't really have much else to say about that. I can't speak. That's for sure. That is not quartz. Let's get out some quartz. Okay, so going across right here. As far as the roofing goes, it'll probably... Ooh, you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it. As far as the roofing goes... Ha! Autosave trying to sneak up on me right at the end. Not gonna happen. We put on 30 minutes. So, as far as the roofing goes, I kind of want to make it out of maybe... let me look at... Maybe spruce wood and quartz? Like a trim of quartz? I don't know, but I feel like we have a pretty solid start, though. I really do. This looks pretty good. I think it looks nice. So, guys, I'm going to continue to work on this. Hopefully, I can get this finished up in the next few days. Do a tour of it, maybe. Maybe something like that. And thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been your friendly neighborhood Dan Lags. I'm going to update all of these light fixtures as well. I need to do that. But so much stuff to do. TU14, super cool. Hopefully, you guys like it as well. I know you guys do, so I don't even know why I'm asking that. But, guys, it's been Dan Lags. Be sure to click the like button and subscribe if you're new to my channel and all that shenanigans. And I will talk to you guys on the next episode. But until then, guys, have a good day and peace out.